somebody else's money, not your own.
Hi, Holly Bobick, 208 Elizabeth Street. I just have a couple questions. I mean, obviously I know where he coached my older stepson in football. He helped him to move on in life, is what I want to say. Without Ed, RJ probably wouldn't be half the person he is today, because Ed cares about academics. It wasn't all about football. He didn't care how many sacks we had in the last football game. He cared about what he had, what grades he had on his AP calculus test, for him to move on and better his life. I think he's a great guy. I just want to, I know all the questions that I have here were asked, but I do have one. Do we have a pay for the new superintendent, benefits, anything? What we're paying the new superintendent?
Yes.
Is that like confidential?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? I want to know the benefits and salary of the new superintendent.
Okay, Mr. Wehrer will be paid $101,000. If Mr. Kimmel is selected, he will be getting $110,000. But they both have the same health, vacation, sick day time.
What's the reasoning for the more pay for Mr. Kimmel?
Experience.
And why did he?
That was all agreed upon by the board.
Did he quit the other job, or was he let go?
Mr. Wehrer would not be taking $5,000 per year for benefits because his wife has it. They both decided that. But Mr. Wehrer is not taking $5,000 either.
So we're saving money. Is there a reason Mr. Kimmel left the other school district? Or did they get rid of him, or is that confidential?
That would be confidential.
Was it a large school district?
The same size school district.
Same size? Okay.
Very similar in size, and we do have some of that information, but it is confidential.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Olson. That's all I have. Thank you.
Good evening. Betty Esper, Mayor of Homestead. I believe Donna and Homestead are probably spoken tonight. And we're part of the school district. And only member we have on our boards is Ms. Youngblood, who represents Homestead, regardless of where everybody lives. So my problem in this whole school district is the lack of communications. Not your fault, probably. I'm sure it isn't, between Homestead and the school board and the school district. We really do feel left out. The other thing that has not been mentioned is the fact of our racial differences here. I come from a very African-American community that does not feel accepted in this high school. Does not feel the communications that they should. They don't feel that they can come here, but they do know Eddie Wehrer because he's coached all the parents right now, and I think there's a good feeling of we know Eddie, we can go talk to him when we have problems. This gentleman comes from an all-white community, 67 black families in his community, and wherever he's coming from, 37 African Americans in his school. He's going to come in for a culture shock. And that has to be answered. I'm sorry. I mean, we need somebody that's very important. I don't want to make a joke about it, but it's true. Hi, Dada. It's a true fact. We can communicate with Eddie. We deal with them as much because they're the coach. The families that we're having problems with now are the people Eddie did coach. And I think they feel they have a good rapport with him, that they can come if they feel that something's being unjustly done in this community, they can talk to him. And we need that bond. We don't have it. And I hate to see that gentleman who did not come from a black community or face face as many African Americans, and he's going to have the face to get mad. He's going to have a nervous breakdown somewhere along the line. I guarantee you that one. So I think that's something we have to confront. Everybody has spoken on behalf of it. Everybody here knows it. We can't say much more about it that hasn't been said. But what hasn't been said is what we need to communicate between parents and students and teachers and administrators. It's very important. There has to be a cohesiveness somewhere. And that has to be addressed with your new superintendent. You have a chance of a lifetime here. It's very rare that you get one of your own to come back to be your superintendent.